here we have 2522 Lonesome Creek. It's a beautiful D.R. Horton home. It's a nice 2-car garage and a beautiful brick up at the front. Real nice elevation. It's going to be nicely landscaped. We'll see. Looks like they're doing sod out here. 2 trees in the front. We have a very slight slope coming up to the house, which is no worse than the slope that was over on Hazelnut or Hazelwood. Beautiful garage door. Really like what they did there. And our walkway coming around, and one very, very small step up at the front. And a real nice entrance. Nice light and archways. Plenty of windows. And I really like what they did with the door here. One nice thing about D.R. Horton in a new build like this is if there are any imperfections in the paint, you could have them come back in and blue tape it and get things fixed. Have a nice tall entryway here. Nice tall ceilings. Beautiful ceiling fan. And this is tile throughout the entire living area. So no linoleum, no laminate. Right on the right of the door, as we come in, we have a large coat closet, which extends all the way back there. Quite a way. It extends further past the wall. That's nice. And it's really nice and open and really well laid out. The kitchen's a good size. We have a beautiful walk-in pantry, which we'll see in just a moment. Some really nice cabinets, tile backsplash, and actual granite. And they did a really nice color selection on the granite. We even have a little breakfast bar if you wanted to put a couple stools up against that. Be nice. And gas, which is absolutely fantastic and probably one of my favorite parts about the entire house. Nice stainless steel refrigerator they have in here. We'll have to double check, make sure they're planning on leaving it. And a great big walk-in pantry, which really helps to maximize your closet space or your cabinet space. Backyard's nice too. We have a pretty small, but still functional covered porch. Brand new fence. You're never gonna have to worry about that. Well, you won't have to worry about it for a long time. And actually a pretty good sized backyard. We can see they already have the sprinkler system installed. We can see one of the heads just right there. So that's nice. We'll have sprinkler front and back. They're just gonna come in and they're gonna sod this. And by the time they do, we'll have just a very slight elevation here. We might even be able to get them to grade this. So really nice. And I can't tell, but it almost looks like we back up to a ranch. There's nothing behind us right now. There's no telling what will happen in the future. But at least for the next couple of years, that's gonna be really nice, really beautiful. We're gonna get the sunset just right there beyond those trees. So that'd be very, very amazing to be able to come out here. Probably won't be having coffee that late at night, but be able to come out and watch the sunset would be nice. Drink your coffee on the front back porch and how about that? Perfect. We got nice tall baseboards. This is our door to the garage. Still see they have a couple things they have to come in and clean and get cleaned up. I think they're going to replace that door. I'm not 100% sure. As we come down the hallway and turn to the right, we have the bathroom that's shared by both of these secondary bedrooms. Nice nice cabinet above the commode. All tiled and nice. Here we have the first of our secondary bedrooms. We have 8-foot ceilings. No ceiling fans, but not bad. A beautiful window overlooking the front yard. And a good sized closet that spans the entire section from this wall over here, which is really nice. Across the way, we have the utility room. You can see they have the washer and dryer already in here to give us an idea for the dimensions. I have to see what they're doing with that. Usually they charge you a little bit more for those. And our last bedroom, which is a real good size. See, we have one electrical outlet on that wall, 2 on this far wall, and another good sized closet. One thing to note as well is we have a return in each of the bedrooms, which makes it a lot more energy efficient. Gets all that air circulating. Even have a return in the hallway. Really efficient. And finally, we have the garage, where on the far wall, we have an electrical outlet and our controls for our sprinkler system. See our 2-car garage. We have the electrical up above that would allow you to put in a garage door opener. Electrical outlet on the far wall, and the one off to the side here. Now, a lot of our slopes in the driveway, but the garage itself is more or less nice and level with the rest of the home. We have a slight step up going up into the house. That's very normal, and we'll see that in most garages. And of course, finally, our brand new hot water tank. Real nice, and that's gas as well. And speaking of efficiency, here we have our attic. Gives us a little bit more storage, but we can see that we have a radiant barrier system installed to keep it nice and cool up here as well. Insul-safe fiberglass blowing insulation. A lot of it. Looks nice. You can see at the far end down there, we have a little walkway leading to our air handler. Real nice. Okay. And finally, we come to the master bedroom itself. Which is nice and big, nice tall ceilings, 2 windows that overlook the backyard, and ample space for both of our beds. The bedroom itself is close to 15 feet, if not a little bit larger. We have our little walkway along the one side, but what you could do here, and do it very easily, from this corner to this one, measures exactly 12 feet and 4 inches. So, what we can always do is put one full-size mattress here, along the wall, and stretch to about here. Have our end table, and plenty of room on either side for a little bit of a gap. And have our secondary bed here, coming out. giving us a nice walkway around, not breaking up the flow much, and making it very practical. And you could almost get in a whole nother end table at the far end if you wished. You know, depends on the size. You might be cutting it close, but there's plenty of room here for both of the end table, for both of the beds, be able to do something nice. Then we'd still have room in this corner here, and we'd have a little bit of room against this whole far wall to be able to do whatever you'd really like to do with it. It's actually a really, really nicely laid out home. We have a double vanity installed already. Real nice. We have our commode. And finally, my second favorite part about the entire house is a nice, large walk-in shower with beautiful tile work. Great big linen closet, which could almost be made into a whole nother full closet. You just need to put a rack in there. And finally, the walk-in closet for the master bedroom, which is a good size as well. It comes up and comes all the way around the corner behind our commode. So it's deceptively large and very nice. All in all, a magnificent home.